I don't know, I'm never gonna have an intro. All right. I'm doing the sacrifice team because I, I wanted to get higher up in ungeared. I mean, in geared, but it's either meta or nothing. So I'm gonna run this. But while we're doing this, quick, really fast. Actually, this is gonna be a 10-minute video. Talk about Origins because I friggin' played it. I'm at Act 6. But I feel like Netmarble has this weird thing with like campaign modes where they really dump everything in like the first 3, where it's like the most story, most cutscenes, and then like kind of at the endish, it's like, oh, you did like 2 things and now you're in the next chapter. Which is like why I kind of like stopped at Act 6, because I knew it was like, okay, at this point it's like every 5 things I do, it's gonna be the next chapter, and I'm gonna be finished in like 2 hours. So I changed to what is Salos windscreen. Man, I'm not gonna the thumbnail is gonna be 7 Deadly Sins Origins or something. I'm not gonna draw anything. I was gonna draw the team like I did with my first video, but I'm like, that's gonna take too long. I'll do it for the next episode, or like do it a little bit earlier. But yeah, so now I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stop doing story and do side quests. And my only gripes with the game's good. Only thing, it's a Genshin Impact clone, but it has more like soul behind it, because it's an actual anime. Oh my god. Anyways, the only thing I don't like about it is that it's just poorly optimized on on console. On console, it's so bad. If you open up the map, and this has never happened to me with the PS5 before, but it turns into a jet engine, and it brought back memories of my PS4. But still, even then, my PS4 would normally be set to jet engine. A PS5, that shit's silent. Having it start revving up when I open up the map is crazy. I don't know why that happens. And it doesn't really make sense, because even if I didn't get all the waypoints, and like in the beginning, even when I activated when I opened up the map, it would still rev up. So I'm like what's my PlayStation doing? And I think also my friend too, his also revs up too. So I'm like, what's up with like is it like what's causing so much like processing power to be put into the map if like nothing's being like, I don't know. But I think that's the only issue. I thought they fixed that because there was like a maintenance kind of thing that went on, but it didn't fix console stuff. So I will get the console fixed probably next month or something. But I did forget to stream this last Wednesday. So I'll stream this Wednesday actual Origin stuff, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do on like when I'm streaming it, because it's just gonna be me running around opening chests, mining, and side quests. So like the main 3 things. And like I'm going full free to play until Escanor comes out, where I drop like $500. I'm actually saving up money to spend it later on the game. No, I'm joking. I don't think I'm gonna spend money. Once, I don't know, naturally, like they did say that like the max amount of like free currency you get is 55,000, which I think, if I did the math right, is at least 100 and something summons, multi summons. So like you get at least 300 summons, 400, something like that. Did I forget to? I did not notice that notification. That's staying in the video, because that's gonna stay there. I didn't see it until now. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna deal with it. That's staying there. Dude, I'm playing 7 Deadly Sins, and I get my notification from 7 Deadly Sins Idol, and then I'm on my right hand. I mean, on my left hand, I got my controller on my PS5 playing 7 Deadly Sins Origin. On my right foot, I'm reading the manga 7 Deadly Sins. Four Nights of Apocalypse. On the left foot, what the fuck am I? I'm watching Naruto. I'm watching on my left foot. I'm watching fucking. I'm watching Davo play ungeared PvP. Man, what the hell? Fucking God. And I just got a notification right now for the fucking Grand Cross Reddit. God, motherfucking. That's funny. Oh, and that was the notification was about Labyrinth, so I'll just sidestep Origins now because I'll do that stuff later. So this week's Labyrinth, everyone's been hating on it because Netmarble like actually made it kind of hard. Like in the first time, I'm gonna say this is actually hard because I actually died like 3 times before I actually beat the first floor, and I'm not gonna say that I died because I made it intentionally hard for myself. Going the left route in Labyrinth is always the hardest route. Going right is easier. And I'd always go left because it's faster because there's more shops, so I could get more gems. And then that's like the only reason I would lose. But fucking hell, dude, she'd like 3-shot me, and she would always go first because she had way more CC than me. But I think that's the only issue with this Labyrinth is that they nerfed Super Awakening and the level up XP points that you could get. Because they added new passives and holy relics to the Labyrinth, which is cool. Which is something I've been saying a lot, like, they should add holy relics. But then I remember that actually holy relics are ass. They don't help with anything. Some holy relics are just like, here's 50% more damage when you attack a debuffed enemy. But then it's like, that doesn't work against bosses. So, what's the point of having that? And then it's a waste of a slot too, because instead of you get a choice of my water. You get a choice of a holy relic, or 2 passives, and now you're like missing out on the passive. Though I did like the new passive they added. They added these like really good passives that are like, for every 1 HP damage, like every 1% of HP that you have lost, you get 1% attack, and whenever you use a card, you get crit damage. I like that one. But I say, like, after a little bit, it gets easier. I think I might actually try pushing for the 99 gems and stuff like that on that, too. I mean, I could really hear the speed in my voice trying to get through this. And just trying to get the 99 gems in the title, because, like, I did say last time when Labyrinth Pass I was going to do it, but then I didn't do it. And, I think that's it. As well as player error. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit of player error and Labyrinth being a little bit harder, because I did the math. Again, I did the math. There is at least 300 units that you could get from the Labyrinth. 50 of those are usable units. The rest are like niche, don't work with nobody except like some other people, some other units. And the 50 that I'm talking about are like festivals and the ones that are like the peak of like, they could literally just solo it by themselves if you give them enough stats and time. But then also people just like, I don't know what, I'm not like, I don't play for, I say user error too, because people will just choose shit without reading their passives. You could read the passives of the character before you choose them. They give you 8 choices. It's not like they're giving you 2 choices. Like, here's Green Bond, and here's Green Brawler Green Brawler Bond, and the one of the Twigo. Like, it's not giving you those type of options. It's giving you like 4 regular SSRs, which are like not the crazy ones, like Freya to Freya in that time span that they both came out, and all those SSRs around them coming out. And then sometimes 2 festivals, like I can't have shit in this house. Small Wing King and like any Escanors or Seven Deadly Sin. Like, it's really giving you a choice of like almost everything. Like, you're always gonna at least get 1 human, 1 goddess, 1 demon. Kind of just round it out from there. But so I feel like it's just more human error. Where like they choose whatever. Like, Roxy is at the beginning. Like, Roxy is there. Friggin' Chainsaw Roxy like could probably solo it if you give her good human supports. And then it's the Labyrinth being hard, where like, if you go left, then you fight super high CC hell. So like, I don't know. So it's fine. I'd say it's a good difficulty level of it. That's why I like roguelikes, so I don't really like, it's hard. That's good. It's supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be a walk in the park kind of. And then even then, before on the first day of Labyrinth, there would be people already at like 30 at floor 30. That's the end. But now there's people at like floor 25. So I'm like, oh wow. If I didn't go to sleep last night, I would have been up to there somehow. But I think that's the end of the video. A quick video. I don't think I'm gonna stream now. I'll stream Wednesday. I'm just getting this out. I gotta get it out. I got it. If I could rip my shirt, I would. I'm not gonna ruin. Actually, I can't ruin this shirt. This is actually a really old shirt, man. I gotta get a scissors, cut a little bit on the shirt so I can rip it easier. But yeah, just this video was just to show off the windscreens for everyone. All right, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go.